y'all, it's Keith and Danielle and Lola, and yeah, we're both in jammies because we are doing our video for you guys and we wanted to be comfy, and I won't blanket too, I'm cold. This is our Ask Us Anything video, and it turned into mostly Ask About Me. Whatever, guys. Keith just loves being in front of the camera, and Lola's a little camera shy. So I asked this question on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. However, Instagram, I got no responses. And Facebook, if I did get responses, I can't find them because for some reason my phone is only showing me from December 18th to December 29th, and there's nothing in between. And I'm like, I know I posted stuff, but I can't find it. So if you ask me a question on Facebook, sorry I missed it, leave it in the comments below, and I will get to it the next time we do one of these. So the only questions we got were from YouTube. And the questions I have, these are from Ginger Harada. She is one of my really good friends, and she's actually coming to see us in 2 days. And she said she's going to ask us more personal questions on there. So whatever, we're like an open book pretty much. So she asked, how did I hear about the lap band? Well, this kind of goes to a backstory of mine. I believe in 2008 or 2009, I decided I needed weight loss surgery to help me lose weight. So I went to my PCP and I asked her about it, and she said, because I was looking then at gastric bypass, and I asked her about it, and she said she doesn't believe in weight loss surgery and that everybody's a failure at it. She is a very closed-minded woman. So she suggested me to do Weight Watchers. So I did Weight Watchers for 2 years. I lost 40 pounds and gained 80 in a matter of those 2 years. So that put us to 2011. We got married, got off birth control, wanted to have a baby. We tried for, 2011, so a little bit, almost like 9 months to get pregnant. It wasn't happening. I knew I had PCOS. That was diagnosed by my PCP along with blood testing. So I knew that was against me, and I knew being overweight wasn't helping. So I went to a new gynecologist. I chose the fertility specialist in that clinic, and we talked about it. He then wanted an ultrasound to confirm PCOS, which was confirmed by ultrasound. And then he asked if I had ever heard of weight loss surgery, and I, explained to them back history of my PCP, and he's like, well, have you ever thought of the lap band? I had thought about it here and there, hadn't given it too much thought, and this was in March 2012. So he said to look into it and think about it, and so I did. And then, this also goes, the second part has to do with, I'll get to that in a second. She asked a two-parter question. So I asked about that, and my gynecologist suggested the lap band because I was so young. Well, I still am young. But I was 25 at the time, and we wanted to have children, and he said, in his opinion, he felt that the lap band was the safest thing to go through a pregnancy with. He said I would still be considered a high-risk pregnancy whenever it happens, but it's a different high risk as opposed to being high risk with obesity. I have the risk of stillbirth, preeclampsia, gestational diabetes. Now it's more high risk for the baby, and the only risk he said really there is to make sure that the baby is thriving and growing like it should be in the womb. So, it weighs, I'd rather have the risk of running a small baby than having a stillborn baby. That is my opinion. And so that also goes into Ginger's second question, which was, what was the deciding factor to get the lap band? Part of it was wanting a live birth baby. Keith helped me with the decision for the lap band. We looked online. We looked at my clinic's information of vitamins that you have to take, the risk of malabsorption, malnutrition. We didn't really look at the total weight loss percentage that they give because I am determined to lose 100% of my excess weight. So, it wasn't a factor in that. But Keith said he was only okay with the lap band.
Yeah.
Because...
Well, I don't like the idea of digging in and tinkering with what's already built there, where it's non-reversible. The lap band, you can add fluid, take the fluid out. They can go in and take the whole thing out if they needed to. I just thought that was a much safer option.
And you're worried about the malnutrition too, right?
Yeah.
And the vitamins and supplements.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
With a lot of the gastric stuff, I think you can't digest certain things.
Well, I can't digest certain things just because I can't eat it.
Well, yeah, but that's a different animal entirely.
You're thinking more like your body can't process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope those answered the questions for Ginger. Pete Rocks the Sleeve wants to know, what do we do for fun and entertainment? We don't do a lot. I say we don't do a lot, but it seems like I'm always telling you guys of something that we did. Because we don't do a lot, but whenever we do things, we go out and have fun and do other things. We love to go out to friends' houses and just hang out and spend like family time with them. All of my family is in Texas, and all of his family is up here. Sorry, I thought the girls were showing. So, like, our friends up here are like my second family. Not to say that we don't love Keith's family, but we see our friends more than the family. So that's what we do for fun. We love to go to Leavenworth. If you watched my videos or the video we're in together, our anniversary, we go to Leavenworth every summer. We try to go to Leavenworth probably 3 times a year or so.
Yeah.
It's about a 3.5 hour drive, so we go there, have some drinks, eat brats, window shop, look around. I mean, God, I can tell you where everything is in that town. But we just love it. There's a lot of happy memories there. We like to go to the movies. So we haven't gone to the movies in a while, but we like to go to the movies. We whenever the weather's nice, we do hikes in the mountains. This Christmas we went and cut down our tree. I really, it doesn't look like I like to do laundry, but I do like to organize stuff and put things away. I like to cook and try new meals. Do you like to cook?
I like to cook.
We've been together for almost 7 years. I'm like, do you like to cook?
I cooked for you when I first
I know. So, yeah, I mean, those are just some things we do. I'm a little bit more adventurous with my recipes that I tried just for me because he's worse than a toddler of his picky eating. So, yeah, I mean, anything else we do for fun? Besides, Keith likes to drink. I used to like to drink, but now it's just not worth it for me to pay to drink outside of the house because I drink so little.
Oh, no. I prefer to drink inside the house.
Yeah, whenever we keep our place tidy enough because we're not messy people, guys. We're just tired people, so we don't like to. At the end of an 8-hour day, 9-10-hour day, sometime for him, we just want to come home and relax. So, like you see, the laundry is hardly ever fully put away, but it's all cleaned. So it's tit for tat. But we like to have people over and just hang out with friends and do things. Yeah, every now and then we'll go out and splurge. Like we did the zip lining. Well, I did zip lining. You came with us, went to Oregon and zip line. I think next time we do zip lining, he's going to do it.
Probably, yeah.
Probably if we do like rappelling. Would you do rappelling?
Well, yeah.
I think those are the most adventurous things we probably would do because I ain't jumping out of a plane.
Yeah, it all depends on the cost.
Yeah. Funds are kind of tight right now. We're trying to be financially more responsible in general. So, yeah, we're being grown-ups. Then another question from YouTube was Michael VSG. He said, when will y'all be moving back to Houston? Don't know when, for sure. But at some point we will be moving back to Houston. There is no time limit on that. Just no time limit on it.
We have to afford to.
We have to be able to afford it. It has to be the right time. It can't be in the middle of schooling, or at least I can't get into my nursing program if I'm going to do it down there. Yeah, it all goes down to budget and weighing our options as to work or jobs or career path changes. There is a lot of questions on it. But I would love to move back home just because it's my home. And I miss my mommy and my sisters and my daddy and my stepmom and my nieces and nephews and all my sisters and my brothers. And I miss my really good friends. And I miss Michael. And I miss seeing Jenna and Cindy. It was so great seeing everybody in Houston. And then I miss the beach. I miss the warm beach. I miss the heat in Texas all the time because losing all this weight has made me cold all the time. But someday, Michael. But you are always welcome to come up to Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith.
You can crash at our place.
Yeah, I invite people over all the time, and Keith just kind of has to go with it. Even though you didn't get to see Keith in Houston, he was having a bro day with the brother-in-law. They were drinking beers for fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is it, guys. That is our Ask Us Anything video. If you want to know more, just leave them down below. Maybe we'll do one of these like every 6 months or so.
Yeah.
We'll see if anything changes or exciting. Yep. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Tell Lola to say goodbye.
Lola. Say goodbye, Lola. Bye.